Okay, so this is day 10 of my VEDA attempt. This is Rebel Time Lady slash Tonberry plus blah 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 blah. Who the fuck cares? You all know who I am if you're watching this. And if you don't, how did you find me? I have no idea. At any rate, I wasn't really sure what to do for this one. I'm actually really tired. Again, probably more so than ever. I just didn't really sleep well last night. And work has been rough. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going and visiting Doc and meeting Steve and Soul Patch since he seems to get all squeaky every time I'm chatting with Krillic and she happens to be over there. So I kind of thought I'd just address some things since I kind of bombed everything to try and catch up last night. Um, Squall, because I believe it was you that commented on the first video when I was talking about when I was answering Clay's questions, rather. Sorry, I'm really tired. My brain is not all here. It's funny that you mentioned Data because Ottawa Comic Con just announced Brent Spiner as a guest, so I'm actually kind of excited for that. Because I mean, so far this year, I mean, Matt Smith is great and everything, but I mean, I've met him already, so I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna spend more money just to go meet him again. It's just not a deal I'm particularly interested in, and he's not. He is not one of my favorite doctors, so I'm not going to, expend a huge effort on that. I'm going to skip ahead to the second video that bridged the gap between 2 days where I ramble. I fear to even watch that video. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit nearly any of the points that I actually wanted to when I was discussing why, you know, the whole Stephen Page thing was important to me and why I want to sing or try and be able to sing and play guitar again. So, just briefly, I guess what I would say is that it's an untapped place of expression that I should never have locked away. And I suppose that's a product of my depression and my anxiety that I locked myself away from all creative avenues, including my doodling. I mean, I used to play keyboard as well, but now that went the way of the dodo real quick. So, yeah, that's kind of the rough where I was trying to get to with that, and also that his voice in particular, amongst many, many others, because trust me, I love all different kinds of music. I mean, if you want, I can make a whole video just on musical influences and, the musicians that got me through most of my adult life and most of my childhood as well. But I'll leave that up to you guys. I guess leave me a comment below. Tell me what you want. Because, again, rambling. Give me one sec. We're gonna move. I am. Okay, you do that. Okay. So we're moving. Because my sister has to use the washroom. Let's turn on a light. Don't look anywhere else but my face, even though my face is hideous. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to ramble a little bit more because I don't want to read out what I'm gonna read. When I was thinking about what Clay said about writing and such, I mean, I did used to read. Words are hard. I did used to write a lot, but yeah, hold on. Hold on. It's a Fleckers. Hi, Fleckers. We're going to use distraction tactics because the internet loves cats. The internet loves cats, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do. The internet loves cats, right? Yeah. Yeah. What a handsome boy. What do you think, guys? Handsome boy? Handsome boy. What a good boy you are. You're real staticky. You're shocked on my hand nearly every time. Why are you crying again? Look at those tear tracks. Hey? Are you purring? I can't tell. I'm not going to shove my face in there because nobody needs to see that when there's someone in this cute here. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to work. Okay? Okay. Okay. Now that I've distracted you guys again from... Oh, good. He yawned right now. Cool. Oh, yeah. Now that I've gone through that, don't mind my hair. I just had no fucks to give this morning when I woke up. Still dealing with the headache. Day 5, baby! Yeah. So one of the things I was thinking about when Clay was asking if I wrote, is I was thinking about the reasons why I stopped writing. And I think, I thought about pursuing, maybe trying out writing kids' stories for real, and because I'm really good with kids. But I have, based on events that happened in my life, have just that well of negativity kind of deep down in my core. And it's real hard to kind of suppress it. So oftentimes when I'm writing things, it comes out quite violently. So while I was at work, I was a tiny little bit less busy. So I just kind of let myself write on a pad of paper that we happen to have in my till about retail. And oh boy, I kind of want to read it, but I kind of don't. And the only reason I kind of want to read it is because the contents of it are exactly why I kind of stopped writing things. So yeah. Side note, before I guess I'm going to read part of this. I didn't even finish it. I mean, I actually had to work. One of the things another thing I was thinking about doing a video on was maybe dragging out my 10th Doctor and my 12th Doctor costumes if you guys are interested in kind of seeing the components and getting a breakdown of what I would like to accomplish with them and what pieces I need to organize and replace. Oh, do I need to replace pieces? So yeah, again, leave me a comment if that sounds interesting, or if you're an evil inker, tell me in the Discord. So yeah, I wrote a rambling monstrosity. Can you imagine me rambling? No. Okay, so I'm going to be looking off to the side here like a professional. Oh, do I really even want to read this? It's a whole bunch of negative nonsense. Fuck it, I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to do this vlogging thing. I said I was going to stick to it. And I said I was going to have you guys hold me accountable. So fuck it. I'll just never watch this again. And I'll burn the piece of paper afterwards. Clay's probably actually going to enjoy this. Working in retail, I have come to see it as an echo chamber of lies and half-truths. Employees pretend to smile and get along, all the while whispering behind each other's backs. Murderous intent by way of character assassination. The enthusiasm of a fresh crewmate soon gives way to the same dead-eyed stare adopted by all who endure the long hours and abuse on all fronts. The stare melts away when a customer appears, the facade of civility is constructed, and the dance begins. The carefully placed mask remains intact when the dance partner is civil. Pardon me. It begins to waver as one encounters the disinterested partner, those on phones, those whose time is too valuable to waste on more than a mere tossing of change on a cold counter and a haughty glance. The mask fairly vibrates as the waves of dancers part and a single reveler appears. They are the aggressor, the bully, the nemesis. They have the upper hand, and they exhibit only disdain and disgust towards the masked one. And that's about pretty much as far as I got. Because, yeah, I was there to work, not to write. And I did that just kind of in little sections. So you can kind of see just how negative it is. So that's kind of why I don't do it anymore, because that negativity comes out a lot. I have a lot of anger. It's a lot better than it used to be. It's a lot more control. I don't even know if it's controlled. It's definitely suppressed. I kind of had a little conversation with our Lady Sovereign about it. And I'll leave her into the conversation to, that place where secrets lie. But for me,
I was one of those people when I was a teenager. I was so angry once my mom and my dad split, that freedom I had to express things, I would punch through walls and I probably ruined way too many good game controllers. I feel regret for that because those poor great game controllers didn't deserve it. They should be here in the land of the living, not tossed out in the trash. But yeah, that's a thing. Um, it just tends to come out, and I don't really know how else to control it when it does. I know you guys in the Evil Link Discord have probably seen it kind of leak out when you know, when I'm at my weakest, like when I get home from work and things have been ass, or when my pain is just at a point that I can't really control it, no matter what I'm on. So yeah, I don't know why I'm so much. I keep trying to consciously make an effort not to and. But it's kind of difficult because I'm just doing this on the fly. And the more I think about it, the more I'm going to second guess myself because that's what I do. That's why I'm very glad I can't edit these because I would tear them apart and you guys would get nothing. VEDA would have ended long before it started because I wouldn't have let it. Um, I don't particularly see anything I say has any value or weight, but that's not what this is about. This is about me doing things and pushing past that wall that I build, and I am very good at building those walls. That's part of why I started doing conventions, and why when I finally got asked to help with the Doctor Who Society, why I started doing that and pushing myself out in these costumes and being terrified. That's not my comfort zone. That's way beyond my comfort zone. My comfort zone's like right here, and that is way, way over there. It's like you can't even see where my comfort zone is. Or where doing the costuming and that rather. But yeah, this is about 12 minutes long. I think that's good enough for now. I don't really know what else to talk about. So yeah, again, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down in the description. Let me know if I'm getting any better at this. Yeah, just let me know if there's anything you want to know about me. Or if there's anything you want to know about my costuming or the Doctor Who Society of Canada. If you have any suggestions for videos, you know, plop them down there. I mean, I've got a couple of ideas planned for specific days and specific events that are happening, but yeah. Okay. So now that I've rambled for 13 minutes, see ya.